Hi everyone, it's that time of year again that I have patients coming in talking about whether they should get the flu shot or not get the flu shot. Getting the flu shot is a personal choice you have to make. Now, how they come up with a flu shot is that every year a whole bunch of immunologists get together and they try and determine which viruses will be the most predominant in your area for that year. This year they come up with 4 different viruses to go into the flu shot. They've also come up with a new type this year. It's called a nasal spray. It's actually a live virus versus the kill virus that is in the needle. This is a live virus, and you have to be the ages between 2 and 49 to get the live virus nasal spray. But there's a lot of people that can't get the nasal spray for certain reasons, and you should check with your doctor if you're a candidate to nasal spray or not. The live vaccine is really good because it actually gives you better immunity to the virus. Now, what is the flu? Well, the flu is more of a respiratory tract infection, so it's something that you'll get a high fever, you get low energy, you get muscle aches and pains, just kind of feel cruddy. Versus what some people think the flu is, where you get coughs and sinus and stuff. It's more of a muscle aches and pains type of disease. Now, how effective is the flu shot? Well, that's up for debate. They say 70% of the people will get immunity 70% of the time, so that kind of tells you that about 50% of people will get immunity. The Center for Disease Control in Atlanta says about 60% of people will get immunity 90% of the time. So let's go with between 50 and 60% of people will actually get immunity with the flu shot. Are there any side effects of the flu shot? Not really, not unless you're allergic to eggs or other environmental things that might be in the flu shot. So generally there are no really side effects to getting the flu shot for you. Now, last year was a bad year for it. So last year they didn't get any of the viruses, right? So last year was a bad year for immunity. So, viruses went everywhere last year because we really didn't have built up an immunity for it. Well, who should get the flu shot? Well, if you're a young, healthy person, they say that you should be able to fight off the flu on your own. So, do you need it? Not necessarily, but it's your choice. The elderly, they're more prone to getting the flu. Healthcare workers, people that are working around people all the time, if you're working in the schools or kids in school, they're more prone to getting the flu. That's somebody who may want to get the flu shot. As far as elderly are concerned, the problem we have is the elderly really need the flu shot because their immune systems are already weakened. The chance of getting immunity is much lower, so they have a less chance of actually getting success with the flu shot, but they need it the most. And the problem with the elderly or people that have depressed immune systems, it's not the flu that gets them, it's the other diseases. So they get the flu, they get pneumonia, they get shingles, they get chickenpox, they get a cold, and that actually is what kills them in the end. So you can't actually get the flu from the flu shot, but actually from getting the flu, you can actually get other diseases that will harm you. Again, getting the flu shot is something that's a personal choice. There's reasons to get it and reasons not to get it. But if you have any questions about it, feel free to email me at jgoldsworthy@goldsworthywellness.com. I'm Dr. Jeff, and I got your back.